RCCO on air. You're now locked into the pulse of the city, where information and music conspire. RCCO on air. Get ready to tune in for advice and the hottest tunes. From life hacks to killer tracks, we've got it all for you. RCCO on air, bringing you ultimate radio experience.
It's 4 p.m. It's Friday again. This is CM, and you're currently tuning in to your fortnightly habit. You're now watching the show where refreshing music and substantial legal discussions take place. That's only here on RCCO On Air, where music and information meets. Your ultimate source for great tunes and legal insights is now available for streaming on LinkedIn and YouTube. And surely you are watching on the official Facebook page of RC&Co Lawyers. If you're a Strata owner or a resident watching right at this moment, stay put, because a Strata-related topic is about to unfold that you will surely learn from if ever you encounter the same plight. In this episode, we put a spotlight on illegal construction and how that impedes a resident from making most out of their Strata living. Ever had your quiet Strata life turned upside down suddenly by unexpected construction next door? Let's dive into the chaos caused by illegal building works, and we'll provide you tips straight from a seasoned Strata lawyer in Australia on the steps you must take to hold these perpetrators accountable so you take back your once peaceful residency at your scheme. Here's attorney Rochelle Castro, the principal lawyer of RC&Co Lawyers and a premier Strata lawyer in Australia, has to advise from a legal standpoint on this matter.
Thanks for having me again here in RCCO On Air. Today's question from the public is about disruptions, particularly on illegal construction as alleged. So I'll read the situation. A resident in our building is renovating their apartment without approval, and I fear they're making structural changes. The noise is unbearable and the whole building shakes when they work. If these renovations cause long-term damage, who is responsible? What legal steps can the Strata Committee take to stop unauthorized construction before it's too late? I need urgent advice before these turn into major safety issue. I understand the concern. First thing that needs to be addressed is how much damage is currently occurring and who should confirm that those damages are occurring. Remember, where there's allegations on property damage, an expert should confirm that. So the first thing that ought to be done by the committee is get an expert to come in and inspect the damages that are happening as a result of the unauthorized or illegal construction being done in someone's apartment. Once the urgent report is obtained, get legal advice if the Strata community would be able to apply for an injunction order to the tribunal or the courts and determine if you could get an injunction order to stop the works from temporarily continuing. And you would have to demonstrate to the tribunal or the courts that as a result of the works being carried out, damage is happening to the common property. Of course, highlight that the works are unauthorized. Who is responsible? Of course, the person who has caused those works to be done, the owner who has authorized those works to be done. And it's a serious matter, but the first thing is, in summary, get that expert report first on the damages being caused to common property and even other apartments, and then get legal advice on the likelihood of your Strata community being able to get an injunction order, meaning emergency orders or urgent orders to stop the works from continuing as a result of the damage. And usually you ask, how long are those urgent orders? How long could they be obtained? It could be obtained within one day to 3 days to 5 days, depending on the assessment of the tribunal on how soon or how urgent the issues are in respect of the illegal construction and the damages occurring to the common property and other properties. I trust that this does give you guidance. Thanks again. to RCCO on Air for having me, and see you next time.
When you encounter any legal matters, just always know that our legal professionals at RCCO Lawyers are ready to assist you anytime. Ring us on any of our inbox on our social media accounts. So we are actually present on Facebook, which I believe you are watching right now, and on Instagram, X or Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, and as well as on YouTube. And if you want to know more information about RCCO Lawyers, we've got tons of blog, media appearances of Attorney Rochelle Castro, and other stuff that will allow you to learn more about what RCCO Lawyers is standing for. Please go to www.rccolawyers.com. Once again, that's www.rccolawyers.com.
RCCO on air. News break.
Major changes are coming to Victoria's building industry as the Buyer Protections Bill is finally legislated on the 29th of May this year. The Victorian government will begin imposing Building Legislation Amendment 2025 starting from July 1st next year, aiming to overhaul the current system and give home buyers stronger protections. Moving forward, a renamed Building and Plumbing Commission will become a one-stop shop for regulation, dispute resolution, and insurance. A new first resort insurance scheme will cover incomplete or defective low-rise homes, removing the current hurdles for owners needing to claim. Developers of taller apartment buildings will need to post a 2% bond to address defects, and rectification orders will have a stronger enforcement, even years after completion. Builders will also face new financial requirements to protect future buyers, with further reforms like mandatory inspections and building manuals under consultation. Victoria is now on the way towards safeguarding property buyers and rebuilding trust in the construction sector.
RCCO on air. News break.
And that concludes our afternoon. Another day, another episode well spent. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and we hope to see you once again in the next 2 weeks. Oh, before we go, do not forget that RCCO Lawyers are always here to offer legal support. We anticipate your messages on our Facebook inbox and on our other social media channels. Do not forget that information is our greatest weapon. Keep yourself informed and legally empowered. Until next time, where music and information meets, that's only here on RCCO On Air. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
RCCO on air. Gotcha the scoop you need and the tunes you love. RCCO on air. Stay curious. Stay groovy. RCCO on air. Now signing off.
Seeking a legal champion to protect your interests? At RCCO Lawyers, we dedicate our steadfast effectiveness, resourcefulness, and clarity to yield the best results for you.
My name is Rochelle Castro. I'm the principal lawyer of RCCO Lawyers. We have 4 offices around Australia, so we're a national Australian law firm. We have a headquarters in Melbourne, we have an office in Sydney, in Brisbane, and also in Perth, Western Australia. We specialize in particular practices from commercial contracts, commercial litigation, strata, property, which includes conveyancing, building and construction, wills and estate, and reach out to us and see if we could assist you, because we could just give guidance, and it's all about advocating your rights.